About mile 1028, having climbed up from Sonora Pass, hiking along. Seeing a pretty little waterfall, little guy. Going down. Looking up. Now, I just so happened to be hiking with a geologist. We're having fun talking about rocks. There's granite up here. So, lovely day. About 11:45. We'll hike for another 45 minutes or so before lunch. And yeah, having another lovely day in the Sierra. Really cool. Our mile 1033.4, and this stretch has been very different than the last few days because it's lower elevation. We're at about a little over 8,000. We're between 8,000 and 9,000 feet. There's more trees, and you can see granite rocks off in the distance, but also here there are granite rocks, and been walking on granite dirt or pebbles or whatever you want to, however you want to call it. But from a distance, or a couple of days ago, we were able to see this mountain of basalt just sticking up from the granite. So it's just kind of an interesting pile of basalt rocks. So last night was pretty windy. All morning we've been hiking up in the wind. Came up that way to this pass. Pretty windy. Another example of coming to a saddle and seeing another view. So we'll be heading down in that direction. I suspect we're going to be going through that little valley there, hoping that this is the less windy side. The wind was to our back, but it looks like we got more snow to figure out before we go down. So right up there, that's the saddle we came over. We went back and forth over there, came into this pretty little valley. You still got some wind, but some pretty flowers, lupin, mule's ear. Nice. And we're having a pretty good time. Little lake. little bit of snow. So at this point, pretty much everybody on the trail is suffering from PTSD, post-traumatic snow disorder, and we try to avoid it, even though it's nothing in comparison to the amount of snow we had in the High Sierra. Everybody's pretty sick of snow and ice at this point, but sometimes you just gotta deal. Nope, like that. So we got this pretty little creek. We're going to be hiking around. You can maybe see that other hiker over there. Going down. Just pretty. Here is another example of crossing a highway. This is Highway 4, just below Ebbets Pass. There's a trailhead just up the road for hikers, and there's a car right there going right past. So PCT does not cross Ebbets Pass at the highest point on Ebbets Pass, the road. So, which is up that way. So we're in the McCollum Wilderness now, and you can see, well, there's wind, but you can see that the rock, that the rock is very different from where we've been coming through the Sierra. It's got to be volcanic, but feels like a high desert situation with the sagebrush. Well, actually, I don't know that it's sagebrush, but it's sage, and these rocks. It's pretty cool. Alright, we are coming up on Carson Pass. This is a fairly common thoroughfare over the Sierra, one of the pretty Sierra passes. Alright, say hi to the camera, fellow dirtbaggers. Alright, so this is Carson Pass. Cowboys fast and already heading out. Alright, so we're coming off the PCT at Highway 50. Highway 50, for those of you who don't know, is a real highway, 4-lane. You can see the don't hit the hiker signage, and so we're gonna go right about now. So, made it across successfully. Looks like we've got another hiker, looks like Big Mac, waiting for us. We've got a little walk to go to connect up with Johnson Pass Road, where we're going to meet up with some friends. Well, it looks like I've got a greeting party. Yeah. Hello. All right, I'm gonna kiss this one, not that one. All right.
Hang on, let me get a picture of you.
All right.
Wait a minute, stand there by Mark for a second. You want to kiss her again, Mark?
No. All right, so good seeing you. All right, hello all of you folks. So, made it? Ooh.
Cheetos, right?
Look at that. Cool. All right, well, thank you all. Good seeing you, Rich.
It's a long trip.
Long commute for you. All right.